You may be one of the many people who think that horse riding is not a sport. You may be one of the many people who think that horse riding is easy. And you may be one of the many people who think that it's more work for the horse than it is for the rider. And if you are, you're in good company. After all, riding a horse is just like sitting on a chair, only a moving one, right? Riding, real riding, is challenging, technically and physically demanding for both horse and rider. It requires skill and precision, and for the horse and rider to, as a team, follow rules. Not only this, but riding more often than not has a competitive element to it. The bruises, the techniques, the falls, the setbacks. You don't see any of it, but every rider has gone through it, and every rider has gotten up and back into the saddle. Most people never really consider the dedication, precision, and bravery required to ride a horse. Have you ever thought what it's actually like to ride a horse and have to follow all the rules of standard horse riding? Are my heels down? Are my reins slack? What around me could scare my horse? These are just a fraction of the thoughts that whiz around a rider's mind every second of riding. Did you never wonder why, after a session of riding, not only the horse but the rider walk out with sweat dripping down their face and along their back? Have you ever tried to beat the odds and jump over something higher than yourself, competing against other highly skilled riders? All those criteria define a sport: physical exertion, skill, a set of rules, and an element of competition. So if you ever come to ask yourself why horse riding falls under the category of a sport, look over that list again and you'll understand. But more than that, how well do you think you could convince a 500-kilogram animal to jump over a 1-meter obstacle? How well do you think you could perform a routine with a partner who doesn't speak the same language as you? How confident would you feel putting your life in the hands of a flight animal with a mind of its own? How easy would you find it to get back onto an animal that has just thrown you to the ground and knocked the wind out of your lungs? Still think it's easy? Truth is, that horse riding is about as easy as driving your car, with no brakes and that steers itself. You can call it many things, but easy definitely isn't one of them. The amount of love and care that goes into owning and loving a horse is almost incalculable. Owners wake up at the crack of dawn to take care of their horses. Every day we probably lift the equivalent to what a normal person would go to the gym to lift. It's tiring physical work as well as straining mental work to handle a horse. They're unpredictable, intelligent animals that require love, attention, and constant care. Before you try to tell me that horse riding is abuse, take into consideration all the free time and money we spend on horses out of pure love. But you're just sitting there. Every subtle nudge, hand movement, or leg placement will go unnoticed by the untrained eyes. But the fact is that the very best horse riders are trained to make it seem like they're not doing anything. So really, when you say it looks like we're not doing anything, you're giving us a compliment. Next time you want to tell me that horse riding shouldn't be a sport. Next time you want to tell me that horse riding is easy. Next time you want to tell me that the horse does everything. Think it through. Could you do it?